So what types of projects and opportunities are you creating for your students in this virtual platform?
In this particular environment, because we're virtual, we proposed it to our students that we launch a virtual platform as well so that the preschoolers would be engaged. And they have really embraced it.
Preschoolers are anywhere from the age of 3 to 5, and they are residents of our West Orange community.
We've really taken a critical eye to looking at the lessons and making sure that they're interactive and that they're engaging and really capturing the attention of the preschoolers so that they are learning and yet having fun at the same time. My class in teams of 3 are teaming up together, and they're coming up with their own ideas for lessons.
They're working also on circle time activities where they are not only engaging the preschoolers in the focus of content area, but also social emotional experiences and learning for the preschoolers.
And they are adding their Bitmojis in there for some personality, and they are turning out really well. I think that the students are really rising to the occasion and understanding that changes need, particularly in some of the other classes. For tomorrow's teachers, it's fairly easy to say to them, education may never be the same again after the pandemic. And so we may be at the foundation of creating something very new. So they're very open-minded about that and what should it look like next.
Right now, we are working on a food truck challenge where each student creates their very own theme and styled and designed food truck. We also create an entire menu for those food trucks, and we'll be presenting those to class. Students are videoing themselves creating their signature dish and submitting photos of the food that they're cooking along at home to go with their food trucks. So this has been an interactive and fun opportunity for students to get into the kitchen with their own ideas and express their individual designs.
They can cook dinner for their families at night. They can make desserts for the holidays. It's just really giving them more of an opportunity to help their families out.
We're teaching them from our in-home kitchens how to cook at home. So it's literally a real life example.
Back in September, we distribute sewing kits to all of our fashion students to take home. And I'm proud to say that it has been very successful because we are able to interact and create projects virtually. 5 fashion students won medals. 3 entered the Creative Stitches category at the Fall FCCLA conference.
Each of the students are looking at a lot of different products and how they start from their inception to completion, to where we pick them up off the store shelves. One of the things that we've looked at in terms of real world application is the supply chain of the vaccine, from the inception and the pharmaceutical companies to be able to get into the arms of all Americans, and cold storage, some of them that don't have to be cold stored. And so the supply chain is something that we're going to be talking about and here relevant to not only the pandemic, but a lot of other real world examples. And
we're teaching them about creating a business, owning a business, and things of that nature. So many things are different now in regards to brick and mortar versus online. When we spoke about restaurants, the fact that they had to transition, just like us, going from eating in to automatically taking out, different types of business formations and leadership skills and things like that. We've just done some basic design elements in creating logos, some flyers, posters, and then we were able to transition and take all of the skills that we learned there into InDesign. So now all of the kids are working on InDesign, which truly brings them to the next level of design.
Talking about visual merchandising, and we're also talking about all the changes that have happened in retail over the past few months. Now a lot of stores are offering curbside. There's a lot of changes in the physical layout of the store, obviously. So that's something that we're working on, and students are creating their own retail spaces. So we're talking about layouts, also technology that they can use in the stores to influence what people buy and how much of it they buy.
Virtual Enterprise International, it's an international program for firms where the class has to create an online firm. Even if we were in the classroom, it would be a virtual online firm. The program works with many outside community and business leaders. So this first competition that we participated in was through Intuit, and it was the D4D competition, Design for Delight. It's one of their main strategies for coming up with new ideas. And our team had to produce an oral presentation, a multimedia presentation to a panel of international judges where they defended their D4D strategy. And it was a little over 700 firms that participated over the course of a few weeks. And our team came in top 10, not percent, top 10 out of over 700 firms in the network. We've come in the top 200. They do a top 200 every quarter for performance and engagement. So we're in the top 200 as well. So we're really hit the ground running with our VE students.
In the Cisco Academy, we have 3 levels of courses. Our advanced course is the cybersecurity course. And in that course, everyone is very excited about becoming a cybercrime defender. They want to learn how to be proactive in keeping cybercrime from occurring. The tools that we use for the honors cybersecurity course are hands-on tools right on their laptop. We have something called the Oracle Virtual Machine. And within that, we can load software such as the CyberOps Workstation, the Security Onion. All of these tools that we are using are tools that you would use in a business environment in a security operations center. So they are getting live hands-on skills as they're taking this course.
In this virtual environment, they have been able to use all of the technology we have at our disposal to get involved and really absorb the information we're trying to teach.
When we talk about real world applications, I don't think that there's a better department within the high school that reaches each and every student that we teach, that they can take these lessons and apply them into the real world.